For those who were born with the goat animal sign, this is a massive transformation year for you. After going through an emotional year of the rat last year, this year you will be experiencing massive transformation as you are clashing with the ox animal sign, which is the grandeur of the 2021. But don't be afraid, because this year you'll be blessed with two auspicious star, namely the earth relief. Well, this star is a governed potential of dissolving problems and turning negative into positive. And first of all, you must have some problem that you're aware that you have to solve it this year, especially after going through emotional traumatized kind of year 2021. This year you do need some boost in terms of problem solving ability. Well, with the earth relief star, it'll be able to help you to solve all this problem, but you still have to be proactively to discover what is stopping you from progressing forwards. Well, this star also actually brings you some potential changes or opportunity related to property. So perhaps this year, as the changes come in, perhaps renovations or changing your house or the places where you live could be something that you may consider with. And secondly is the month emptiness. Month emptiness is a great start to mitigate and dissolve all this negativity into positivity, being able to dissect all this big problem into small digestible chunks where you can solve it. You can being able to handle it in the easier way. It won't be too hefty for you. Well, so this star is good as a problem solving star, so you have to be proactively to face and mitigate all this problem. And especially for those who suffer a lot of emotional struggle last year, well, maybe this is the year for you to really make the move and transform it once and for all. Otherwise, it's no longer relevant for you to stay in the old version of you. So for those who have been dreaming to become the next version of you, well, you know what? This is the year to go ahead. Well, of course, during the clash year, you'll be also surrounded by a lot of negative star, namely the year breaker, where you are clashing directly with the what we call the grandeur of the year, the ox animal sign. So you will be experiencing a lot of changes. And for those who are wanted to play safe, don't want to make massive transformation, well, it would be slightly uncomfortable, but hopefully you are able to embrace this year of transformation. List down what are things that no longer working for you, and list down what are the next version of you that you have to become. And next, coming with all this negativity, you may be easily offend other people, because you also actually has been influenced by this leopard tail style, where what we call you will be potentially easily offend people around you. Maybe you're just discomfort and somehow you're just feeling you want to move ahead, and some people are blocking you and you just easily offend them. So hopefully you are being aware about this. Control your emotions, go out more, chill out, take more time to relax. Otherwise, going full force, going hard on this kind of changes may just bring you more discomfort. Okay, next is the obstacle, Langon star in Cantonese. It will denote there are potential of a lot of obstacles, changes that just somehow when you're trying to solve problem, it's just more problem you solve, the more obstacle come. It's just somehow make you feel like it's all stopping you. It's just helping you, making you feel so helpless. But afraid not, because with the both problem mitigation star like the month emptiness and the earth relief, well, you'll be sure to be able to solve this problem. But first you have to be aware and acknowledge all this problem and able to break it in a smaller chunk where you can digest it, you can solve it. And by the way, you can actually ask people help you to solve all this problem. So don't just struggle everything by trying to solve every problem by your own self. Well, try to find your nobleman, your own personal nobleman style who can actually help you to solve this problem as well. And next is the broken star Paul Sui. Well, it would denote as every time you have all these massive transformations, massive clashes, well, there might be some things broken. So it could be coming in terms of communications, in terms of your belongings. So especially for your phone, please do back it up, and prepare just in case. And for those who wanted to, change your phone, well, maybe this is a year for you to reconsider as well, because you have this great consumer style. Every clashes come at a cost, so this year you may be spending quite a lot, so please be aware about your spending capability and do reserve as much as possible, because you will still have to carry on for the entire year. So if you've been wanting to change phone material stuff, the gadgets stuff that you felt that's no longer working for you, well, you can use this as an excuse to make that change. And next you have this moonshot. Moonshot denotes slightly a lot of setback, and it will draw you to self-doubt and questioning. Are all these obstacles trying to pull you backward or pull you down or try to tell you this is not the right path? Well, it is one of the best stuff for you to seek within you, how you see, how you see stuff that's happening around you, what kind of perspective and what kind of mentality you are seeing or you are dealing with all this negativity. So this is a great start for you to seek within you, to discover and reconnect with your inner soul, your inner self, inner talk. This is something that is great for those especially who wanted to pursue spiritual pursuit, wanted to reconnect and rediscover their inner voice. And next is the sky sadness. Well, this star is just an emotional star that is drawn you to easily just being sad, feel like you're left alone, struggling everything by yourself. And these are just emotional stars, but it's not really going to be much of an obstruction. So, and for those who wanted to discover more, actually you are given a lot of boost, namely you are blessed with the divine assistant, because you are being blessed with a lot of opportunity to solve problem and dissolve all this negativity, turn it into positivity. So you must be able to see the potential of solving all this problem. Okay, next is your transformation, or what we call the class selector. So you may have discovered your past life, the past few years, the way you work, the way you operate no longer helping you to reach your ideal goal. Well, perhaps this is a great year for you to redesign the next version of you, because for us in inner work, we actually use this concept of version design, where you list down the features or your character, the things that you do in the past that no longer work. Perhaps list down what are the features, what are the improvement you need to design for your own self. Okay, because if you don't, well, otherwise the environment change and you may not be adaptive enough, so it may also give you more obstacle and you just felt that you are not really progressing enough, and it will turn you down. And next is the obstacles runs. As I mentioned, you have to learn how to take this obstacle to really train up yourself, perhaps improve your way of operations, able to give you the grit, polishing the way you work, and able to improve you in all different areas of life. And next is a problem dissolver with the earth relief, and all this potential turning the negativity into your advantage. So this is a great problem solving year for you. Be proactive, just solve it, just deal with it. Don't pull back, because the more you pull back, the more setback, the more obstacle will just jack it up, and eventually when it's too high to be overcome, it's going to really stress you down. Okay, and of course is the awakening, or what we call the spiritual path. This is the time for you to really seek within of you what kind of lifestyle that you want, what are the fulfillment that you've been searching, you've been seeking, you've been working so hard for, because we spend a lot of time in our career and in a monetary or wealth pursuit, but we often forgotten what are the things that we are fighting for. So hopefully this is a great year for you to sit within, discover what truly makes you happy, discover your own 3 most important questions in life, like what are the things that you wanted to experience, and how do you grow, and what are your contribution to the society. Well, this is a great start for you. And next, you'll be also surrounded by all these threats, such as the stuff breaker, as you are affected by all this broken star, the porcelain, the grand duke. There will be a lot of clashes. Be aware of all your belonging, in terms of your belonging in the term of your car, your assets or whatsoever. You know, there may be something just broken and require you to pay some fees to solve it or to repair it. You know, just be aware about it. So the wallet breaker, as I mentioned, this is come together with the soft breaker. So be aware how you spend your money and try to control and, you know, reserve a little bit, because this is going to be a 1 year experience for you. And next is a disruptive plan, because with all these obstacles keep pouring or keep appearing in front of you, well, it may just seems like, you know, you are going into the wrong way, but afraid not. Just have faith in yourself. You know, all these obstacles is train you to become someone better for your next version. Okay. And lastly is the offending lip. Well, as you are affected by this leopard tail star, you may say something, you know, may offend other people, just trigger some other people. So hopefully you are able to control your own emotionally, you know, go out to rejuvenate or have your own retreat, to really untangle your mind a little bit, to be more relaxing, to be able to handle more stress. And lastly is the weakness. What are your weakness this year? Like the sadness, you're just feeling sad and just all this emotional driving you down. So hopefully you can be aware about this and perhaps inform your friends that you may experience some, you know, down point of life, and it just make you feel strong a little bit. But don't invest too much negative energy onto this. Go out, have more fun, try to embrace more obstacle and learn having fun, you know, solving all this problem. And next is the fear and breaker, overseeing stuff. These are all negativity, and how you see your life, how you deal with problem. This is also trained how you react to all these obstacles. And if you are able to grasp it properly, well, you have just level up, and this is going to be one of your ultimate skills for the upcoming challenges. And the more challenge or more problem you can solve, of course, the more money you can make. Okay, so for those who wanted to discover or studying Bazi astrological system, well, you may have up to 4 different animal signs in your destiny chart. So if you have the good animal sign in your year pillar, well, you could denote there are changes in terms of your friends, your peers, your network, your career, your market. Well, you may also discover problem solvers in the external world, among your peers, your friends as well. So being aware about all this opportunity, being able to ask for help, be proactive. Anyway, this is so important. I can't, just can't stop stressing this enough, because this is going to be massive transformation year for you. Well, being able to control and design your changes is going to change the game entirely. Okay. And next, of course, with the what we call the spending star, the die hole, it will also trigger you. Maybe you will be spending a lot to go out to networking, mingle around, and just treat people's, there'll be a lot of activities require you to spend some money. So just be aware of all this potential. Next, if you have the good animal sign appear in your month pillar, it will denote there'll be a lot of changes in terms of your career, the way you make money, in terms of perhaps your role positioning, the way you work, and there'll be a lot of problem just keep hunting you down and asking you to attend them, and just may drain you away, because you have to learn how to solve problem more efficiency. Why not being able to elevate yourself in your career? This is the time that you might be waiting for. You want to turn the old same routine into a brand new excitement. Well, this is the year. And if you have the goat animal sign appear in your day pillar, well, it could denote there are changes in terms of your relationship status. If you are single, well, this is the year perhaps you discovered that you wanted to find a partner. You no longer wanted to be staying single. Well, why not, right? And throughout this process, well, you may be also influenced by all these negative stars as well. You may be spending a lot, you have to mingle around and treat, the girls of your dream, buy something to, to impress her. But please do take note not to oversaying stuff which may hurt other people's feeling, because you will also have all these negative stars. Just be alert. And if you have the goat animal sign appear in your owl pillar, well, it will denote there are changes in terms of your thoughts, your aspirations, the things that you want. And for those who wanted to change their life version control, well, this is the year for you to design your brand new reality, the brand new ideal lifestyle that you think that this is something that you want to pursue in the next few years. And of course, it will be also bring you some investment opportunity if you are doing property related, because you have the earth relief. Well, it will draw you some potential of what we call the property in terms of like a land. So there might be some earth related or property investment opportunity just appear. And since we have the what we call the spending star, what we call the great consumer star, well, who knows, well, maybe this year you just spend more into your investment. Well, why not, right? So spending all this stuff able to help you to improve your lifestyle in terms of your own monetary or wealth gain. Well, this is the year for you to really learn how to make better decisions. Okay, and overall, here I have listed down all the summary, helping you to discover all the potential stuff you have to look out for in this year of Ox. And if you have any question, please leave it in the comment box down, and I will be posting more stuff into my website as well. Do check it out. Hey, if you want to learn more about different animal signs, please do subscribe to this channel, and I will be sharing more. And by the way, I've uploaded most of the content into my website. If you wanted to, if you don't want to listen or watch, you just want to get the answer straight to the point, just go to my website at renergy.com/2021XC. It's going to help you to gain and browse all the information with different animal signs, and plus there's a lot of bonus information where I will update it periodically. And I also have an Instagram channel, and please do like the channel as well and try to gain more insights, because I'll be sharing a lot of shortcuts applications that how you can actually use all these stars, all this ability, all these things that has been given to you, and try to use it to your advantage. Stop reading it just as something for fun. Take action. It's going to help you to at least double up your achievement next year. Okay, so that's all from me, Jonathan Lee from Renergy. I hope to see you soon, and peace.